In the travel and tourism industry, various startups have emerged. Airly is an aviation industry startup that provides travel services in Australia. This presentation analyzes the disruptive business model of Airly. Based on the analysis, the challenges faced by Airly have been identified. The background of the founders have been reviewed along with their innovation and creativity. Aspects of the business model of Airly such as private jets, flights, and usage of advanced technology has been studied. Airly was founded in 2015. Airly's aim is to provide everyone access to private travel. This was earlier affordable only for celebrities and ultra high net worth individuals. The services provided by Airly's member care team and preferred operators are fast and highly attentive. Travelers have an excellent flying experience, and there are only 6 or 7 members flying in a jet. Managing costs while adhering to government regulations has been a challenge for Airly. The startup claims that they can save customers money by offering them seats on the plane which would otherwise go empty. The successful implementation of this strategy is a challenge. Ensuring flights are on schedule is another challenge for Airly. Business class customers are basically the target market of Airly. They also emphasize on the customer with higher income level and prefer flexibility and a superior traveling experience. The founders of Airly are Alexander Robinson, who is the Chief Executive Officer, and Luke Hampshire, who is Chief Operating Officer. Robinson flew with Royal Australian Air Force for 6 years and was also in business development for 7 years. Hampshire has 15 years of experience in the airline industry and has founded and managed a design agency. The founders have a creative mindset which helped them identify this opportunity within the aviation industry. They recognize that using smaller airports can allow them to save time, which is invaluable for frequent travelers. The entrepreneurs have a high level of motivation and a strong work ethic. Majority of startup funds would be raised from the $1,000 joining fee of customers. The remainder would be from Airly's founders and potential angle sources. The thought process of the founders was to complete the luxury travel providers by increasing affordability of private flights for customers. The model was to lease and not own aircrafts. Sustaining operational costs of business in the aviation industry can become a challenge over the long term. Initial plan of Airlie was to provide shuttle service between Sydney and Melbourne for $3,000 to $5,000. This idea was dropped as it was too ambitious and there were unforeseen hurdles. The creative idea was to provide convenience and flexibility of air travel for the customers. It is commendable that the founders identified an opportunity to reduce flying time by 2 hours between Sydney and Melbourne. They were catering a niche clientele that included CEOs, executives, and consultants. Airly is challenged with maintaining flexibility and ensuring flights are on schedule. Due to unmet expectations, customers can move over to competing service providers. Overall analysis has indicated the disruptive nature of Airly's business model. The high demand from ultra-fluent travelers indicates the success of the strategy. Airly has been able to provide flexible, convenient, and exciting travel for its passengers. The ability to provide affordable private jets travel can provide Airly a competitive advantage over rivals.